So today we're talking about presets, in particular my 2020 preset pack that I just dropped today. If any of you are here because you purchased the preset pack already or considering purchasing the preset pack, thank you all very, very much. For real. As you all know, I am a full-time entrepreneur, so any support by purchasing my digital products is greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into Lightroom and talk about these presets. Before we actually dive into the actual presets, what I basically want to cover with you all today is one, give you all an overview of the preset pack, each of the 10 presets that I created for you all, and then two, show you guys some different tips and tricks to how to get the best out of the presets so you all can create those Instagram bangers for your account. And then lastly, show you some of the presets that I pretty much use all the time on my Instagram account, some of my favorites that I've been using right now. Alright, so once you're in Lightroom and you're trying to actually install the presets, to do so, what you want to do is come over to the left hand side of Lightroom under the presets tab, and right here, this plus sign, you want to click here and then select import presets. And then the next menu will populate, and then from there you just want to be able to go and either into your downloads folder or your desktop, wherever you have the preset saved, and then just select all those presets and then hit import, and Lightroom will do all the rest and import the preset folder into Lightroom. And once that's done, you'll see the preset pack under the presets tab titled Bruno 2020, and then you'll have access to all 10 presets. So installing the presets is pretty straightforward and simple. If any of you have already purchased the presets, there are instructions to install the presets for Lightroom CC and then also Lightroom Mobile. So just read those instructions, and if any of you guys are having any type of trouble getting the presets installed, just send me the email that I provided for you all in the instructions, and yeah, just email me and I'll help you guys out. But moving forward, so if any of you all do follow me on Instagram, you know that one of my favorite presets that I pretty much use all the time is the BBC preset. This preset here was actually created or developed while I was in New York at Billionaire Boys Club shopping while in New York. We're flexible, okay? But that's kind of where it came from, actually, from this picture here. I was in the store seeing this mannequin or prop that they had in the store, and just took the picture and then kind of edited the preset specifically for this image, and then the settings kind of worked with some other images that I had, and I just kept using it. I really liked it. But just as a pro tip, whenever using presets, you may have to adjust the preset and critique it or fine tune it over here under your main effects tab to just, fine tune the adjustments to get the preset to work with your particular photo. As a rule of thumb, presets don't always guarantee an awesome photo off the rip. They're kind of like a easy starting point for you all to be able to adjust your images quickly and faster to help speed up your workflow. So for example, if I apply this preset here to this image, wait, what's going on here? So if I reset it, if I apply the BBC preset here, you'll see that I have all of the adjustments already made. That's for using the preset. But to fine tune it, I may want to come over here and use the graduated filter and bring up these shadows here on this left side of the image, and maybe just the exposure just a little bit to just try to evenly balance out the photo so you can clearly see the background. Because for this image here, the background, the words, the neon lights, and the mannequin or the astronaut is the center focus of this image here. So that's the subject. So I want to be able to clearly see the entire subject. So again, just making those fine-tuned adjustments for each individual image is important, just to reiterate that again. And then one of the second presets that I've been using heavily kind of a lot lately is the Off-White and PORTRA 400 presets. So I named the PORTRA 400 preset again after the film stock PORTRA 400. If any of you have been keeping up with me on Instagram and my Instagram stories, you all know that I've been shooting film a lot lately, just because I mainly wanted to get away from using the 1DX all the time. Is, as some of you know, is real bulky and big and heavy. So just having a smaller point and shoot film camera is just a lot easier, especially when shooting, around the house with friends and family. Don't always want to carry the 1DX around all the time. So shooting film, one of the film styles that I've come to use a lot lately and I have been enjoying is the PORTRA 400. So this preset in particular is just my interpretation of that nostalgic film look that we all have grown up to like. So that's kind of what the PORTRA 400 preset was inspired by. And you can see it here on this example here of Christian, but it's also kind of very versatile too as well. The actual preset example that I've been using it on, or that you guys have seen in the promo reel, is this picture of Ken when we were in Mexico. But again, it's kind of overexposed, so just again fine tuning the preset to fit the picture that you created is important. But so for this picture, what I would do is just bring down the exposure a little bit to just even out her skin tone, and then you can see the preset makes the blues in the image, in particular the sky, real teal and aqua. So I would kind of want to come down to the HSL tab and then just for the hue section, and then take the aqua slider and just push that towards a more true blue tone until I like it. Then you may even want to adjust the saturation and luminance just to kind of balance everything out as well. So yeah, so that's it. And then you can, hit Y to see a before and after of what you created, and that's it. So that's the benefit of using presets. It kind of helps you speed up that workflow, so you're not sitting here editing, hours at a time. You can just simply just click one preset that you want to throw on for the image and then fine tune it with a few adjustments. It takes literally like 10 seconds. And again, the last preset that I want to show you guys is just the Off-White preset. I actually posted a picture a few days ago on Instagram using the preset, but here it's being used on the example of Christian. And from here, it looks pretty good just to go just by everything. Looks pretty good. I may want to just again come down to the HSL tab and take down the saturation on the orange. On his arm, it looks a little too heavy. So just being able to, even that out ever so slightly. And then boom, we're good to go. You have a easily edited photo within a matter of seconds. So yeah, that's pretty much all to it. All right, now, so how do you get the best out of using the presets? So again, using presets do not guarantee just instant photo bangers, whether for Instagram or for clients. Again, using presets are just supposed to help you speed up your workflow and having a consistent look for all your images. So again, with using presets, you want to make sure that you're first capturing your image perfect in camera. So again, making sure you're nailing focus on your subject, making sure you're exposing right and your set lighting conditions. As a pro tip, for me, what I use when taking images, I like to measure based off of the histogram. So not necessarily, using different measuring focuses, but they're kind of subject or questionable based off of your lighting conditions that you're currently in. If it's even consistent light, whereas the histogram, if you use it, you're able to adjust, your exposure for different lighting conditions, whether you're in harsh light or underexposed or whatever the case may be. It's easier to fine tune and adjust it with, being able to see the histogram move from left to right. So for me, I like using the histogram so I can quickly see, making sure that all the data for my situation, my shooting conditions is all centered, giving me the most neutral look as possible. So again, nailing focus and then making sure you're exposing properly and shooting raw, all these will help you guarantee in the editing process to help you come and create and get the most out of your images. All right, family, so that'll do it for me today. Again, if you picked up the preset pack or are considering picking up the preset pack, thank you again. It means a lot. I appreciate your support greatly. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit that like button and also consider subscribing for future videos. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.